Hello again. I'm going to show you how to do two-color brioche knitting. I've done the setup round, which I worked in the main color, and now I'm going to move on to the second round. And the second round is a slip one yarn over, followed by a burp, which is the brioche purl, or you will see it abbreviated BRP, but for this video I will call it a burp. Okay, so to begin the round, we bring the yarn to the front, and at the end of the setup round, it was a slip one yarn over with the blue yarn. That yarn will just stay at the back. There's no twisting in between rows here. You just pick up one color and drop the other color. So the first stitch is a slip one yarn over, and then we bring the yarn to the front, and we are going to purl the stitch that was slipped and the accompanying yarn over from the previous round together. That is a burp. Slip one yarn over, bring the yarn to the front, purl the yellow loop and the accompanying blue yarn over together. That is called a burp. Slip one yarn over, burp. We are going to do this all the way around. So we're only using one color, and we're only actually working every other stitch because every other stitch is slipped. Slip one yarn over, burp. I'm going to work all of these so we can get around to the next color, but most of it will be cut out of the video because you don't need to see this done 54 times. This continental too, the slip one yarn over, you bring the yarn to the front, slip one yarn over the needle, then yarn is back to the front, and burp. Slip one yarn over, bring the yarn to the front, and burp. And again, burp is purling together the loop and the accompanying yarn over. Slip one yarn over, burp. This will eventually look like this, though it takes probably 6 rows before you start recognizing the stitch pattern. The thing with brioche knitting is it really takes 2 rows or 2 rounds to equal what we traditionally think of as a round or a row of knitting. So it's one of each color. One of the main color, one of the contrasting color, and that would equal one normal round of knitting. Which makes sense because you are only working every other stitch and one color at a time. We're almost back to the beginning. Okay, we've got 2 stitches left, and I should have put a marker in right here, but this yellow stitch is actually the last stitch in the round, and this blue was a yarn over, and it is not hooked onto anything because, as I said before, you don't twist the yarns at the beginning or the end of a round, you just drop the other one. So when we get to this last stitch to work it, which will be a burp, I'm just going to hold this yarn with my left hand to hold it in place. So we're going to slip one yarn over, and then I'm going to burp those 2 together. Then the yellow yarn will just come to the back, and I will pick up the blue yarn, and I'm going to begin the next round. And the next round is a bark, which is a brioche knit. So we will knit the first stitch and the accompanying yarn over together. Oops, got a little split in there. Don't want to do that. Then I bring the yarn to the front, slip one yarn over, bark, slip one yarn over, bark, and you can sort of see the blue knit lines showing up like they are in the finished hat. So again, if you wanted to do that continental, you can certainly do that. So it's slip one yarn over, bark, slip one yarn over, bark, slip one yarn over. Did my yarn over, but I didn't do my slip one. Slip one yarn over, bark, slip one yarn over, bark. And again, if you're doing it English style, slip one yarn over, bark. And like I said, it takes a while before it starts showing up. When you look at the last row you knit, you always see the contrasting color kind of slipping over there. But as you get further away from the needle, the fabric gets further away from the needle, the contrasting color just moves to the background. That's how you do 2-color brioche knitting in the round. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.